Do you want to create your own successful business or build an outstanding career on an international level? Start from Estonian Business School, as we invite you to join our innovative and highly recognised bachelor's programs. EBS has 3 bachelor's programs to choose from that support your individual growth and help to fulfill your potential. Entrepreneurship in the Digital Era is an international bachelor's program that is focused on building a business in a digital world. You'll be taken through all stages of setting up and developing your company with the professional support from real-life entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship and Business Administration program will help you navigate the entrepreneurial scene and become better at managing business processes. A possibility to enroll in session-based studies makes it easy to pursue a degree without giving up on your career. You can choose between 3 specializations: technology business, creative business, and professional sales. International Business Administration program is one of the world's best programs in the field, giving you a chance to specialize and gain a deep understanding in marketing or finances in a global context. Building a successful career as a manager or highly acclaimed specialist requires professional know-how. There are a number of reasons to choose EBS. Constantly improved programs, a network of like-minded students, personal approach, flexibility with organizing your studies, international students from all over the world, partner universities worldwide, business education in one of the most digitally advanced countries in the world.
Estonian Business School offers you to choose between 3 different, compelling and highly recognized bachelor's programs. Should you be wondering which one is a perfect match for you, may I briefly guide you along the way. Our probably most well-known program is International Business Administration, taught in both campuses in Tallinn and Helsinki. While in Tallinn you can join daytime study group, in Helsinki you will have a chance to opt for session-based studies, which makes your studies easily combinable with part or even full-time job. This EFMD accredited International Business Administration program prepares you for a managerial career in global context. For this, you will have professional knowledge in the field of your specialization in finance and accounting or marketing and communication. Moreover, our graduates will be well equipped with entrepreneurial skills and attitudes, so you could take initiative and implement innovative ideas. We expect program graduates to contribute to this continuous development of startups and technology companies in the global markets, and help also well-established organizations and conventional industries meet the challenges of the contemporary business environment. Thus, the program also covers various aspects of sustainability and digitalization throughout all the modules. Our brand new Entrepreneurship in the Digital Era program, taught in daytime format in Tallinn, is designed for students dreaming about starting their own business, often a startup company. And you may already know that amongst our alumni, there are many successful entrepreneurs, also including unicorn founders. Entrepreneurship in the Digital Era program is focusing on building a business in a digital world, and like a business simulator, takes you through all stages of setting up and developing your company with the support from real-life entrepreneurs. Since most of the successful companies nowadays are established by the co-founders, also learning in this program is very much teamwork-based. You will gain business experience in an international team and get to know the business models and applications of the new technologies for building sustainable and successful business. Should you be fluent in Estonian, you may opt for Entrepreneurship and Business Administration program offered in both daytime and session-based formats in our Tallinn campus. It is a perfect choice for you if you plan to combine work and studies. In this program, you can develop both your entrepreneurial and managerial competencies. There are also 3 specialization modules available to deepen your understanding on technology business, creative business, or professional sales. In small study groups, you will find a network of like-minded people and fellow students with many years of business experience to benefit from. Last but not least, all EBS bachelor's programs include Mobility Window, a specific semester of elective courses that enables you broadening your horizons while studying in our partner universities, including the best business schools in the world. I kindly encourage you to give it a try and look forward to meeting you all soon at Estonian Business School.
That is how we celebrate. And regardless of the circumstances, conditions faced, we celebrate every year. Now I'm really glad that our alumnus Edward Rebane has joined us in this studio. Welcome, Edward. It's so great to see you again after a while. If I'm right, you're still only 32 years old and already working as a digital sales manager of SEB Baltics. Has that been a dream career for you so far?
Yeah, surprisingly, to be honest, when I was 5 years old, I dreamed about becoming a banker. So this is my real dream coming true. But of course, I have this question: is a banker the real bank owner, or the manager of some part of it? So this is I'm still figuring out.
But how was your learning journey? You graduated from EBS. What was your next step for the masters?
Yeah, first of all, when I started in the EBS, I as well went to Italy to study in 2 universities as exchange student, and in Italy. And then afterwards, after EBS, I went to UK to study in 2 universities as well, and I did my MBA there.
What is your professional experience about before you reach to this managerial position you currently work on? What were the previous steps, if I may ask?
Yeah, to be honest, as I knew that I would like to become a banker, and in EBS you have to go to become a trainee as well. I selected SEB as my target. I was their trainee, and after that I had opportunity to apply for a position as a client executive in large corporate banking. So in reality, everybody told me that's not possible. In reality, you should do at least 10 years of good career in the bank to reach that position. But as I was young, I told as well I could get 50% off from the salary, so that wasn't the point that far. I just wanted to crack the door to get the first steps in the bank, and that I did. So from that day on, I did the change in career in every 2 years now, and now have been working there more than eight years.
Bearing in mind the challenges you face or have faced in your professional career, how well EBS prepared you to cope with those challenges?
Definitely, it gave the basic knowledge and understanding how to cope with even the multinational culture, as SEB is not operating only in Estonia, but in around 17 countries. But I'm working mainly to 3 Baltic countries. So what did it give? It gave the understanding how to cope with different cultures, how it brings value to when you have in your team different cultures represented there, and as well even up to the gender. So currently we all know that the mix is what we need to do the better decisions.
What is contemporary sales and marketing about? Is it very much about business analysis, data analytics? Is it also about who you know, your kind of personal network who enable you to execute what you need to, or what it really takes to be successful in what you do?
Currently, I think, first of all, of course, you have to have a very strong team behind, and building that team takes time. This is first of my learning as well. At least you have to have a very strong partner who is with who you are taking this road and you could rely on. So this is the first thing. Secondly, you have to create a strategy. You have to know where are you going. And I think many organizations are failing that. They're already making their routine everyday tasks, but how much they reflect about that, where are we going? Are we going in the right direction? Are we putting the KPIs to measure that and even another metrics? So firstly, to have a dream, the vision, then making the strategic points, then the follow-up base, and then going to the already in very detailed project level.
How many of those fellow students you were learning together with in Estonian Business School you are still keeping in touch?
Yeah, to be honest, my best friends are still from EBS. So we started here all together, and I think one learning from me as well, you have to be active always in your life. So when I started to study in EBS, I as well joined the student union, and many of these my friends are from that time. So let's say the bravest ones get together there. So we like are feeling like we are one group and still communicating.
How much do you believe in lifelong learning, or Do you still see yourself learning more? Do you feel the passion and need to find out more what doing business nowadays is all about?
Yeah, I learn, I think, every day, first of all. As well, I think that it's very important that you have mentors. I have around 5 different mentors from a different angle in my life to motivate me and guide me through my career and personal life as well. But if we are going more in depth of that question, maybe you can ask me more specifically.
Well, is there anything you see is especially important to know more or to learn more? Like maybe you are heading to get your doctoral degree, or maybe some executive training would be an option for you.
Exactly, I did last year in Oxford the executive training, how to drive value from digital. It was exceptional, I think, as well the connections I got from there. So I think each year everybody should do one upgrade in the studies overall. And of course, it's very hard to find as well the course which is like beneficial to you. And I think most of people feel like that which is the part that really touches you, or this kind of course that really touches you. That's why you have to identify what are the areas you would like to develop. Now, for me, for example, this is how people behave, why they do these kind of decisions, what's happening in their heads. So currently, I'm towards that direction.
So bachelor's degree is pretty much a kind of kickoff for getting your professional and personal development started. In this regard, what would you recommend to those students who are applying for bachelor programs in Estonian Business School? What should they bear in mind? What kind of mindset do you encourage them to have?
If you come here, definitely take advantage of it. Get to know your fellow students, because this is the biggest asset for me as well. The friends are still there. Secondly, I think what EBS gave to me is the mindset, to be proactive, be bold, have the business mindset. Even in the bank, I'm thinking that where does the money comes from? I'm not focusing to only the details. I think this mindset is very needed, and this comes from the university. So connections, basic understanding, this is what we are after here. And the mindset in the end.
What are you dreaming about now? Your wife recently gave a birth, so congratulations, you're a young father now. What might be the next steps in your life and career?
But definitely, I would like to I'm a dreamer as well, so what we are aiming in SEB is to build the future digital bank. So definitely the banking industry is changing rapidly. We have to digitalize more, automate more. We have to do the cultural change as well inside of our personnel. So this is the first step that I'm really after. Of course, in the end, in the long run, I'm really passionate about entrepreneurship as overall as well. So definitely working regarding that direction as well, step by step.
Once again, thank you so much, Edward, for joining in for this brief discussion. I wish you every luck in everything you do, and hope to see you soon again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And now, until you are not unfortunately being able to be here physically with us today, we still like to take you out from the studio for a while, so please join us for a brief virtual tour around the EBS campus. And now let's start our campus tour. We are standing in front of the main entrance of our campus in Tallinn. It's located very much in the city center, so it's easily reachable. I'd like to provide you with a bit of insight what it really takes to spend some time in here. So come and join me. At Estonian Business School, every student has a personal study consultant supporting you on the way to make your learning experience as valuable and enjoyable as possible. So let's see what our study department is all about. Should you need any assistance with your study department is always your first contact point. And here we are. Hi Sheila, nice to
Hi,
see
Otto.
you.
Nice to see you too.
Last year you received in our annual ceremony Golden ABBA the Helper of the Year award that clearly demonstrates that your help is much needed and appreciated. So what is the work of study consultant about?
Good question. I would say that the study consultant is really the link between the student and the university. So we have an excellent source of information, which is the student intranet. But in case the student still has some questions or is not sure how to combine their studies and work, for example, they can turn to us.
Thank you so much, Sheila, for the contribution you make here. Now, let's move on. The next stop, you can't live without library. And now we are heading to the library. Of course, there's a beautiful collection of business books available, but what is even more important is the fact that it's one of the few places in this vibrant environment where you can concentrate on your own thoughts. Coaching at work. A lovely set of principles, practices, and actually leadership wisdom what professionals can benefit a lot. And that is the reason why we offer all our bachelor students coaching support while spending their internship periods in business organizations. Well, silence is golden, of course, but you may like to look for more, so come and see. Besides the library, our students can benefit from our TV and radio broadcast studios. Should you need to prepare an important presentation, want to record your personal broadcast, or like to promote your business idea, that's the place to be. Hello Matteo, what are you up to?
Hello, I'm analyzing some data for a presentation.
Well, I wish you a good luck. I really hope you receive a great grade for your presentation. So take care and enjoy your studies.
Thank you, have a good day.
All right, let's move on now. Estonian Business School is a cozy learning hub where you can easily see high school students, bachelors, masters, and even executive MBA students learning together and next to each other. However, even in the most modern business school, you can still find classrooms. But believe me, those classrooms looked much different when I started here as a student 20 years ago. And even 10 years ago, when I started here as a management department lecturer, the classrooms looked much different. We didn't have the cameras which are following you while walking. We didn't have the smart boards, and now the classrooms are refurbished and they just look beautiful. Once you meet me in the classroom at the very end of your bachelor studies for a business simulation game Dynama, you will be able to see your company's performance and data simulated on those screens. And believe me, it looks just fancy. So come and see yourself. By the way, even in the most interactive learning environment, you may become tired sometimes, especially if you make an effort. And then it's nice to relax a bit, have a rest before the next sprint starts. Estonia is well known for its beautiful nature and clean environment. And of course, also in Estonian Business School, we are sorting waste. We are not printing out your learning materials, but use digital learning management system Canvas instead. If you are even more interested in sustainability issues, we offer you a chance to choose between elective courses such as sustainable finance or circular economy. Moreover, even if you feel about having a cup of coffee, we encourage you to bring along your own reusable bottle and using that instead. And let's check out where our students like to spend their free time between the seminars and lectures. Hello, Alexandra. How are you doing and what are you up to?
I'm very good, thank you. And I'm doing my homework right now because it's a really good atmosphere here and a very quiet place where to do it.
Thank you so much, Alexandra. Now we're going to move on to the 4th floor. It's been said that teamwork makes a dream work. And this is also because business professionals emphasize the importance of great teams. Throughout your studies, we encourage you to work a lot in teams in order to learn not only from faculty members, but also from your fellow students. And for those purposes, you may like to book some of those cozy teamwork rooms. Now let's check out the main hall. Small classrooms are nice, of course, but for some special occasions you need a bigger one to make sure that everyone who's interested can fit in. Once your applications are successful, we are looking forward to meeting you here in our main hall to celebrate together and to make a smooth start for your studies. I can bet that all of you are listening to some podcasts. Those might be business related, and maybe you have even heard about Estonian Business School's podcast Satellite. However, have you ever tried to make one yourself? On the 4th floor, you can find all the professional equipment for your own production. Should you like to record your sessions or have a live sessions, you can also find professional cameras as well as everything needed to share your good thoughts with the whole world. Come and see, what else do we have here? On the top floor of our main building, you can enjoy beautiful views on the city center of Tallinn. In business, it's also important to climb higher to see the big picture and also recognize how new perspectives open up for you. Moreover, you can recognize the beauty and pain of becoming an entrepreneur. Hello, Sander. It's nice to meet you. What are you up to?
I'm working at my startup pitch at the moment.
Another one? A new one?
Another one, yeah.
Lovely. So it's also kind of a lifestyle thing. Thanks so much, Sander. And thank you all for walking around EBS facilities together with us. We end the house tour here now, and we look forward to seeing you all soon in EBS campus.
Hello everyone, my name is Liina Reimann and I'm here to tell you more what you need to do to become student at Estonian Business School. Today we are going to discuss what is the admission procedure, what kind of requirements do we have for our bachelor programs, what are the timelines, when do you need to submit your application, and also when do we have the interviews. Besides that, I'm also going to tell you how the studies at Estonian Business School are conducted. First of all, let's go through the application process. Before you even apply, look at the requirements, look what excites you and what kind of program you're interested to applying to. After that, you will have to submit online application. Do a catchy application, be memorable, write what excites you and what is interesting for you. Also, don't forget to answer EBS questions. Those questions are going to be shared with the admission committee. They will see before the interview what kind of motivation do you have, why are you applying to EBS, and what interests you the most. It will also help you to prepare for the interview. As you might have guessed, the next step is the admission interview. The admission interview allows you to introduce yourself to us. Tell us who you are, where do you come from, what are your future inspirations, and how can we help you to reach your goals and dreams. After an interview, we will publish an admission decision. It will take around a week. First of all, you might be waitlisted. It means that the committee had some concerns during the admission interview, and we will like to review your application a bit later. Second of all, it can be conditionally accepted. Conditionally accepted means that your interview went well, but some of the documents that we require have not been provided. Conditionally accepted will be changed after you provide all the necessary documents. We will send you the information together with the decision. Last one is the accepted. Accepted means that we cannot wait to see you at Estonian Business School. After you have received the decision, we expect you to confirm your study place. When you have confirmed your study place, we will also send you the tuition fee invoice. If you're interested in EBS scholarship and want to apply, don't forget to check our webpage for the requirements and the procedure. After you have paid, we will also give you access to all EBS accounts. We will also give you access to the system where you can register for your courses and where you can find information about your studies. If you are a local applicant from Estonia or from Finland, then this is for you. You will have to submit the application through the online system. If you are from Estonia, then you use application system called SAIS. You have all the education information provided there, so no need additionally to upload any documents. If you are from Finland, then we expect you to submit your application through a system called DreamApply. We will also ask you to submit copies of your educational documents there. When it comes to the requirements to our bachelor programs, then we expect you to complete your high school studies before applying. If you are in your final year of studies, then keep in mind you can still submit the application. Just post the latest transcript that you have. Also, we will look at your state exam results. The results and specific numbers that you need to get into EBS are provided under the program webpage. If any of your results are below the requirements, then you can do entrance exams at EBS. If everything is completed and you qualify for the program, we will invite you to the admission interview. However, if you want to get to the admission interview, you will have to submit your application at least 2 days before the interview. You might ask when the interview is going to take place. We have 4 different times when we have the interviews. One of them is in January, the second round is between March and April, third round is between May and June, and the last round is in July. We also want you to know that we do group interviews. That means that we have 3 to 4 applicants during the interview at the same time. It's an amazing opportunity for you to get to know your course mates as well, because all of you are applying for the same program. The interview takes around 30 minutes. If you are an international applicant, then the process is a bit different for you. First of all, you submit your application through DreamApply system. When it comes to the requirements, you have to complete your high school education. You also have to have 60% of the highest average grade. And if you're not sure what kind of documents do you need to submit, then check our country-specific requirements. As there are many different countries, there are many different educational documents that can be presented. Also, if you have any kind of international qualification, like International Baccalaureate or European Baccalaureate, then also check country-specific page. It will tell you what kind of scores do you need to apply to Estonian Business School. Besides that, we need to also ensure that you have language level that meets our requirements. To apply to EBS, you need to present internationally recognized language test. You can present either IELTS, TOEFL, or Cambridge. What countries are considered for waiver are shown on the slides. Then we will invite you for the admission interview. If you're applying from non-EU country, you will have to submit your application by 1st of April. European countries and also countries listed on the presentation have to apply by 1st of June. The admission interview is personal interview with the admission committee. It is conducted online. We will send you a time and we'll ask you for confirmation. Once you submit the confirmation, then we will send you the link how to join the interview. The interview takes around 20 minutes. If you have been wondering what are the requirements for different bachelor programs at Estonian Business School, then this is for you. I am providing you with a short checklist what to keep in mind when you are applying to EBS. First program that we have is the Entrepreneurship and Business Administration program. We will look at the following things. First of all, whether you have language skills in Estonian language. This is the only bachelor program that is in Estonian language. Other than that, we will also look at your English language level and we expect you to complete your admission interview with standing colors. If you're applying for International Business Administration, then we take into consideration your mathematics score, and your language level in English has to be at least B2. If you are applying to Entrepreneurship in the Digital Era program, then we look at your English language level and also your admission interview, like to any other programs, has to be just wonderful. If you still, after this presentation, have any kind of questions about admission, then feel free to contact me. I am offering personal 15-minute consultations online twice a month. You can register and we can talk about any kind of issues you have with the admission. Maybe you have some kind of questions. Maybe you're not sure whether you suit the program. Maybe you are doubtful about what kind of program should you choose. Maybe you want to discuss the financing options. It doesn't matter. Register and I will be there to support you. About studies in EBS, we do have two different formats of studies at Estonian Business School. First of them is daytime studies. It means that your lectures are going to happen between Monday and Friday according to the schedule. Second form of studies is session-based studies. It means that you will have your lectures according to the schedule, few days in a week. If you're wondering what kind of days those are, then check the program page, because it depends on the program that you choose. One more thing is that if you are ready to apply, but you're wondering when are the studies going to start, then the studies are going to start in the end of August. And now to one more exciting part. The first thing that you're going to do at the Estonian Business School is join Intro Week. Intro Week is a kickoff of the semester. It is meant for our first-year students on bachelor and master level. It will provide you with amazing opportunity to meet other people, our lecturers, to network, to participate in events, and just get prepared for studies at the Estonian Business School. During Intro Week, you will also have your first study sessions. But don't forget to have fun. Now, I hope you got an overview what you need to do. If you still have any kind of questions, then feel free to reach out. The admission process can be lengthy. However, I'm more than sure that there is sun on the other side. I can't wait to see your applications to get to know you and meet you. The more prepared you are, the easier it will be to join EBS family.